Ah, what's up? What's up? What's good with you? Hope you're having a great day, a great start to your week on this Monday. I have my binocular. I think that's what it's called. It's just, for some little bird watching, but this one isn't the greatest. So I think what I'm gonna do is uh, purchase me another one that's a little more high quality, high definition, so I can do better bird watching because this is just like a tease almost because it's like it's getting me to see them but not as clearly as I want to, like up close, not as clearly as I want to, you know. I still feel too far away even using that. So but it's a pretty cool little binocular. I might not even be using the right term. It might not even be called no binocular. I might have just made up a word. No, I don't think so. Because binoculars too. So unocular, I might not be pronouncing it right, but unocular, like meaning one. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but yeah, it just one. So it's pretty dope though. It's pretty cool for some bird watching. So yeah, I hope that you're having a good week so far. I mean, it's only Monday, but you know how Mondays get. So something I was thinking of today was the Pledge of Allegiance. And I haven't honestly said the pledge, like straight out said it, um, in a long time, right? Because it's, whenever you're kids, you have to say it every morning going to school. And I was thinking of the pledge because I was here, where I'm going to say it right now. And dang, I should have probably looked up the words before I'm about to say it right now, but oh well, can't be perfect. Can't be perfect all the time. So, and I'm completely good with that. So I'm just gonna say what I remember the words to be. But again, I haven't recited this since I was a kid. It just came to my mind because here's the pledge. It's I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I hope I said it right. I feel like maybe I didn't. But the point I'm getting at, hell, you can look up the words. We can all use Google. Shit. The point I'm getting at is the words of the Pledge of Allegiance. It's saying one nation under God, right? Now, me personally, I believe in God. Um, he's been there for me, and I say he meaning Jesus. Um, but I know that it's the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I believe it's all one and the same. I believe that it's, um, God is the universe. God is everything that we see around us. God is, I don't know if you can see these plants, but God is these plants over here and these beautiful flowers, and he's the grass, and he's this tree right here. He's the birds. God is everything. So saying the Pledge of Allegiance, I know that for one, they ended up stopping kids saying it in school because it says one nation under God. And there was the whole separation of church and state thing, right? And a lot of people felt like you shouldn't be saying the pledge and saying under God because not everybody believes in God. And I hear it. I hear you, for the folks that felt that way. Because, hey, you're entitled to feel how you feel. If you don't believe in God, you don't believe in God. Nobody should force that upon you. And you also shouldn't feel like your children are being forced to have to say that every day. I felt like it should have just been a choice. We could have still said the pledge, and it's just your choice whether you recite it or not. And you're not penalized if you decide I'm not going to recite it for any reason that you choose, not just if you don't believe in God. But it says one nation under God, which I'm good with, because I would like to think and believe that we could be truly one nation under God, even with our mindsets. And I mean, understanding that we all are one and the same. We're all created equally is what I'm getting at. I would like to think that everybody would follow that ideology, that we were all created equally. So one nation under God. And at the very end of the pledge, it says, with liberty and justice for all. And that part really got me thinking. Liberty, with liberty and justice for all? Who's included in the all? Because it certainly doesn't feel like trans folks. And before trans folks were the latest group to be hated, it was just in general gay people. And before that, before just in general gay people were the latest group to be hated out loud, it was black people. And black people have suffered for a long time, indeed. I'll save my spiel on my thoughts for that topic on another day. But I thought, liberty and justice for all, except the gays, except the lesbians, except, and this one impacts me directly, except the transgender people. You know, folks are so quick out here, especially so-called Christians. I know what real Christians look like. I've met them. They've crossed my path, and we've become friends. True Christian folks. So I know what real Christian folks look like. I also know what self-righteous, Bible-thumping, individuals look like. I'm stopping right there. I don't need to keep saying more words and more descriptions before I end up saying something that's not the kindest. But there's so many people out there that they want the justice and liberty for all to be included in what their vision of life is for them. You know, if it's not straight, a hetero, a person who was born male, a person who was born female, getting together, having kids, if it's not that, then everyone else is wrong. And that mindset is pretty messed up to me, because I feel like when the pledge was written, it was written with the intention of truly meaning with liberty and justice for all people, not just who our government deems should be respected or tolerated or accepted. You know, me personally, I feel like being a transgender individual is an extremely brave, and courageous thing to do. And this is me personally. I can't speak for anyone else. I can only speak for myself. But I believe that it's been one of the most outright signs of bravery and courage that I've shown in my life. And not all, because I've shown many other ways of being brave and courageous. Me serving overseas in the Army was a way that I was being brave and courageous. But with justice for all, you know, people don't really believe that. Those obviously were just words for a lot of people, and still are words for just a lot of people. They're just something to say because people genuinely aren't living by the creed or the allegiance, you know. And again, I personally do believe in God. I believe there was a man named Jesus who was on this earth and did good things and treated everyone fairly and with kindness, and he was condemned because of it, because he was too accepting and too loving. He was condemned because others saw the light in him, and he was literally condemned for being kind, fair, and loving to everyone, non-judgmental to everyone. So yeah, just me thinking about the Pledge of Allegiance, it got me thinking about all this stuff like, man, but it's liberty and justice for who? Under what terms? Following what guidelines specifically? Let me know. Because hearing liberty and justice for all should mean exactly that. Liberty and justice for all. And like I said, trans people are just the latest version of, or the latest group to be outright hated and condemned and talked down on. The smallest group, literally the smallest group, the minority, truly the minority group, transgender folks. But yeah, and I'm gonna keep pondering on that for a little bit as I sit out here. But yeah, liberty and justice for who? For who exactly? Because it's not for all. The Pledge of Allegiance probably need to get changed. Hell. It's cold out here. Damn, it's like 68 today. That's not normal. I'm used to the 90-degree weather. But if you made it to this point in my video, just know I'm thinking about you. I'm sending positive vibes out there for you, for anybody sending positive vibes to me. Just know that energy exchange is happening. Positive energy for more positive energy. I love you. Whatever you're going through in your life or dealing with, I pray that you'll be able to get through it easily, truly with ease, and with an open and happy heart. So yeah, till next time, much love. Take care of yourself. Deuces.